Hi everybody, welcome back to South Pass Wellness. I am Althea. Thank you so much for joining me today. Excuse the noise in the background. Today I wanted to have a little conversation. Okay, because of my last week retreat, we started a 40-day challenge. The 40-day challenge is the rule of 3 reset. Power, wealth, and health. That's what we're doing. All right, so I wanted to kind of give you a rundown of what it is and what it's about, and share a few things with you and just kind of update you as well on a few things. All right, so as we start off, there's 3 things here: power, wealth, and health. So power is spiritual. It's all about spiritual. So there's 3 things. All right, so start off with a prayer, my prayer, and then a meditation for 3 minutes or so. What I decided to do was a very focused meditation where I just took lotion and really focused on just putting the lotion and rubbing it in. Simple, effective, puts me right in the now. The third thing is an affirmation. My affirmation is I start here, I start now, I can heal my relationships, and I can receive healing for myself. Say that 3 times, which I did. Then the next part is recognizing 3 blessings throughout the day. And I will tell you one of the so one blessing that I have received today was an influx of monetary gain. That was great. So I'm going to put that down, monetary. If I can spell that. Gain. Okay. The next blessing is being able to decide that Tuesday was my ultrasound cavitation day, body contouring. And I did it. I also recorded it. And it's fascinating because I got rid of a 1/2 inch and another just a little over a 1/2 inch. But I recorded it, so I'll be putting together this week's highlights. So that was the second blessing, was that I actually followed through with something. Oh, so we're going to write that down. Okay, my third blessing that I have received is that I was able to get my shopping done really quick. I was able to find everything that I needed, and it was fantastic. I was able to get in the store, out of the store, and even stopped and visited with 2 people. That was great. So then the third part of this spiritual aspect of this is releasing 3 things that no longer serve or do anything. And honestly, like, the first release that I really want to be able to do is to just kind of let go of expectations. Expectations of ourselves sometimes get to be a little hairy, and we can just really downplay our successes. And so I'm going to write down, I want to be able to release an expectation of myself, honestly. Okay, now there's a couple of more things that I'll go on, that I'll finish up today, but here are we doing. Here's the next part, the wealth, right? So tracking 3 daily expenses. Number 1 is gas. We seem to just go through gas like nobody's business. So I filled up my vehicle today. Ted will most likely have to fill up his tomorrow. The second daily expense that I am tracking for this period is going to be kind of interesting. Okay, so this is what I would decide that I would track. Is I'm going to track the dessert foods or snack foods. I'm going to track that because, of course, that plays into the next part, which is the health, the body, and I want to make sure that I'm tracking that one. The third expense that I want to be able to track is literally, is the bills. I know that's kind of an overall in caption, but I really want to be able to track how much we really do pay in bills. So that is one thing. I did get my money into my envelope, which I'm saving $3 a day for the 40 days. We'll see how much we have at the end. Avoid 3 unnecessary spendings. I don't know exactly what those are yet, but they will come up. Now, the game part of this is that I have on paper $1,000 to spend. Now, tomorrow it will double, and I have to spend all of it on paper each day. This is to help us develop and realize and bring our awareness about our money spending, how we feel about money, all of that kind of stuff. And so it's going to be rather interesting. So the first thing that automatically comes out of my money is my tithing. Now, with this, you cannot put any in savings. It all has to be spent. So tithing is the first thing that I do with my money. So I paid my $100 of tithing, left me $900. What I did was I just took one bill, a credit card, and I put that $900 as a payment towards that. So there went all my money. And that's what I have to do. Now, the third part of this, the body. September is, of course, Military Suicide Awareness Month. So they want you to be able to move 3 miles a day. You can pick however you want to do it. I am up to 2.5 miles thus far for the day. So I'm working diligently at getting my 3 miles in and making sure that I have my 3 liters of water. I got 2 of them. Now, the third thing that I'm doing is my husband and I are doing what's called the Decapane. You pick out 4 body exercises. We picked squats, jumping jacks, crunches, and arm weights because, well, let's face it, there's a little bit extra there that I really don't want. A whole bunch, actually. So we're going to work our tails off to get rid of that. So how it works is aces are 11, kings through jacks, and let me start over. Kings through 10s are 10 reps, and then just the regular number of everything else. So when we pull the 4 of clubs, the clubs is jumping jacks, and so we have to do 4 jumping jacks or whatever. And so we've been doing that every morning now. And to kind of add on to the body part is juicing. So today I was able to go get all my stuff for my juicing tomorrow. So I'll be able to juice first thing in the morning, which I'm going to be juicing a half a pineapple and 2 oranges. That's the morning juice. And then I have cucumbers, tomatoes, celery, lemon, one other thing I think, for the juice in the afternoon. According to my doctor, I'm supposed to start getting 60 grams of protein per meal, which, you know what? I love eggs. I love eggs so much. I'm going to be eating eggs. So we're going to be doing that. I want to be able to kind of track all of my meal, all my food. So everything that I've been eating thus far, I am writing down. I have this set up in my journal, in my regular notebook, so that I can keep track of everything as we go through the 40 days. But I wanted to just kind of give you an update, show you, ta-da, and then the body part. And then I have a little spot down here I can journal, because one of the things that's happening is I have to be aware, literally, of like how I'm feeling. I recently had a bunch of blood work done and found out that I am very low in a lot of hormones and very high in inflammation. Now, I already have a slow thyroid. And so I'm on medication for that, which I will not be stopping. I am on a new little patch. There it is right there. I don't know if you can see it. We'll get it in the sunlight there. There, you can see it. It's a little patch that I wear. I'll be changing that out twice a week. But really, I'm monitoring everything that's going in now. This is a great way to start this 40-day challenge. It's a great way for me to keep track of everything. And I hope that in this journey, you will find some things that you like. Now, of course, you can join us on the Facebook at South Pass Elevation Network. You can look for us on Facebook and join us there, or you can just keep following along with the YouTube. And I'm working diligently this time at getting a highlight reel for the week's events. You'll get to see the cavitation, how it works, how the measuring was done, and you'll get to see the results of that. And then we'll just show the phone at the end of the week so that we can see how many movements we've had for the week, and we'll keep going that way. The 40-day challenge was supposed to start yesterday, but due to internet issues, I was not able to do it, so we started today. You can find that first video on South Pass Elevation Network and follow along and catch up there. Or, like I said, you can just be here. So, during the meantime, I hope that you find some things that are going to be worthwhile in this 40-day challenge for you. It doesn't have to be these things. You can make this your own, as long as it is about power, wealth, and health. And it is about getting healthy in those 3 areas of our life. And let's do it together. That's what it's all about. Now, I will tell you, I'm offering a special during the 40-day challenge. If you would like an emotion code session during the 40-day challenge, you can tell me #promo 40-day challenge, and you can get 1 hour emotion code session for $40 just during the 40-day challenge only. So I hope that you will call and book one, or text and book one. You can get a hold of me at area code 307-858-7277. That should give you a great place to start, because as you start working through this, notice what happens. Are you motivated? Are you struggling with motivation? Are you afraid of money? Are you afraid of spending the money? Are you feeling like you're spending the money wrong? Maybe you're not feeling like you're moving enough. How about that? Let's work through it together, and let's get you on the right path, because that is what this challenge is all about. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Much love. Bye.